we move on to your last act of the night. Are you ready for your headline act? Yeah! That was good, but we can do better, Sligo. Are you ready for your headline act? Yeah! Folks, please welcome your final act for the show, all the way from Mullingar, brought to you here in Sligo. It is the wonderful Brian Sexton!
Alright, I just found out my wife was having an affair with someone she met in the gym. So I said to her, "Sorry, Philomena, that's just not working out." Two lads walk into the bar and the robot barman says to them, "What are you having, lads?" And the first fella says, "Well, I'd have a pint of H2O." And the second fella says, "Well, I'd have a pint of H2O too." So the robot barman leapt over the bar and murdered them both, because Elon Musk was right about AI. Okay, a sad Mobius strip walks into a bar and the barman says, "So Jim?" And the Mobius strip says, "I don't know where to start." What did Elon Musk say to his girlfriend before they created their daughter X-12? "I want to, 6. Three conspiracy theorists walk into a bar. Now, there was no way that was a coincidence. Hey lads, don't worry, this isn't the act. The act is going to be Irish science fiction, so it's going to last about 10-15 minutes. Now, it's kind of like the trash metal of stand-up comedy, so you're either going to love it or hate it, but either way, it'll be over soon enough, so don't worry about it. So we get started. Let's go, sure, look. A hen, it's a dog, it's a tree, and away we go. Memories! Consciousness, the brain, at the beating heart of reality. It's you, experiencing everything inside of your head. So anyways, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. And he was interviewing Elon Musk. And Elon Musk explained how he has managed to put a microchip inside the brain of a chimpanzee so that it can play computer games. And the reason he decided to do that was because he believes a malign artificial intelligence is on the cusp of taking control of this planet. And the only way for us humans to combat that will be if Elon creates a human-machine hybrid. Now, some of you might be having a bit of difficulty visualising that, and that's because they were out of their minds on hallucinogenic mushrooms. I know it's easy to take the piss out of Elon with his dreams of, more human immortality and outer space exploration, but the truth is, all celebrities say crazy shit, like even our own local ones. Like, I was listening to the Claire Byrne show one morning in the car, there's no word of a lie now. She had Michael O'Leary on, and Michael O'Leary was gone about the time when he was younger and he was working in the family shop. And this is what he said to her, he said, "Claire, let me tell you that selling batteries on a Christmas morning is a sexual experience." Now, if you're like me, you probably wonder, what in the name of God was that man doing to the batteries? Claire Byrne just went, "And tell me, were you still living in Mullingar at the time?" Which goes to prove curiosity is in the ear of the beholder. Either that or she rapidly wanted to change the subject. Speaking of which, has anybody here done the Longford Marathon? Right, fuck that, this Mullingar, alright, fair enough. But it's actually good crack, like, at the time I did it, the organiser, he must be well connected, because he got Michael O'Leary to start the race. So, anyone ever done a marathon before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yourself, like, just before the start, it's kind of stressful. You've been training for months, and everybody's in a pen, about 500 people, everybody's stressed up, and they're waiting. What they want to hear in that moment of time is either a gunshot, or a whistle, or a bell, or just something to get it started. What we got to hear that morning was Michael O'Leary talking complete shite. My first time a taste of business came from working in a family shop. And in those days we'd often stay open till 10:30, sometimes even 11 o'clock at night. And it was on one of those nights when I first met Richard O'Gara, who at the time was the CEO of the European branch of Flygline's Aircraft Leasing. Meanwhile, there's 500 people in a pen going, what the fuck is going on? No, I don't know what the organiser had planned, but to my mind, the only way that could have worked is if you got a rival dickhead, give him a microphone, put him on the far side of the road. And it could have been like a comedy roast battle, except with boasts instead of roasts. And I think if the organiser had done that, it would have looked a little bit something like this. Actually, before I get into this, do you all know what a comedy roast battle is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for anyone that doesn't know, it's a kind of format of comedy. There's two comedians, there's an MC in the middle, and they kind of trade kind of roasts or barbs off each other. So one fella might say, Joe Fogarty, I see him sitting over there. He's the kind of guy that likes to say fudge instead of fuck. And by the looks of him, I'd say he likes to eat fudge instead of fucking. And the audience just goes, woo! And then Joe will come back with something like, Brian's texting, looking up there, he's the kind of guy who likes to think he's famous. Truth is, he wouldn't even get asked to put up Christmas lights in his own fucking house. Anyway, tonight we're going to do boasts instead of roasts. So, actually, before I start, half the things these people are about to say are literally, they're genuine quotes from the people involved. So, see if you can spot the real ones. Anyway, no more messing. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I present to you Westmead's first comedy boast battle, and we have two of the best bullshitters in the business for you tonight. On my right, we have all the way from Mullingar, County Westmead, Mr. Michael O'Leary. Hey! And on my left, all the way from up his own arse, businessman Elon Musk. Hey! Let's get ready to bullshit! Okay, over to you, Michael. I am the captain of my own steam-powered gunboat, and I regularly time travel to the land of the dinosaurs. Very good, very good. Elon, can you respond to that? As a matter of fact, I can, because I have uncovered a secret machine AI conspiracy to take control of this planet, and I've instructed my companies to create a human-machine hybrid so they can save the human race from the robot apocalypse. Wow. Michael, I don't think you can say anything to that, can you? But of course I can. I forgot the glasses. But of course I can. But of course I can. Because I revolutionized the airline industry. Before I was me, people used to strip bollock naked and fling themselves from mattresses in order to travel long distances. In your fucking face, Elon. Elon, you're going to have to respond to that. Well, I will, because I have co-funded the Entropy Institute to research human immortality, and by the early 2030s, the database should be sufficiently advanced for me to upload a copy of my entire brain to exist in perpetual online immortality. Fucking hell. Michael, Elon's going to become a machine. Surely you can't respond to that. But I can. But of course I can. Because I was standing at the bus stop in Kinnegad one night, and it was a very windy night, and my head blew clean off my shoulders. I rode all the way as for the R3781 turn off for Monastraden, and it took me 3 weeks to rotate my severed head all the way back to my lifeless torso, and the only way I had it moving was by wiggling my ears and rotating my jawbone. And one second, Elon, I'm not finished yet. I went into A&E yesterday morning, and I had all the copper pipes in my cerebellum replaced with thallium tungsten alloy tubing. Booyah, motherfucker! Elon, I think he has you there. No, not at all, because recently I had my penis and balls removed and replaced with through tear gas ducts and an internet dongle. Michael's chopped off his flute. You can't compete with that. But I can. Because I have been having romantic relationships with AAA batteries since I was 11 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael O'Leary and Elon Musk. Tell it like it is. This is class, but this is a great spot for comedy, by the way. Do you know, I was just saying to the rest of the Sligo Comedy Club when we came in, this place fucking reminds me of the time I went out in the piss with the celebrity teacher Enoch Burke. Do you all know who Enoch Burke is? Yeah, fuck for that. I was trying to tell the story in Wild so he says, anyone know who Enoch Burke is? No, who the fuck is that? Anyway, it was a couple of years before he was famous. And how it happened was, how I met him was, I was waiting on a train in Connolly Station, and Enoch came down and he sat next to me, he says, well, that book you are reading, it's complete blasphemy. Now, the book I was reading at the time was a book by Padre Tadeus Guadalupe called Liberation Theology. And Enoch went into a big, long explanation about how Padre Guadalupe was a blasphemer. Now, the problem with that was by the time he finished, we missed the train, and the next one wasn't for 3 hours. So we started to go up the road to get a bite to eat. We went up to a place off Ames and got a pot of tickets to make an onion sandwiches. And we just finished the sandwiches. When what walked in the door but a lesbian? I said, hey, Enoch, don't you fucking worry about this, man. I will sort this out. I said, sit where you are, I'll sort it out. So I went up to the barman and I said, excuse me, but do you realise you have a lesbian in this bar? What are you going to do about it? And the barman took a good look at me and says, are you for fucking real? Right, they said, I will not spend another second in this house of Sodom with a lesbian and a foul-mouthed barman and Philip Steele's reading his telephone and a fucking fiddlestick picture of a magic mushroom on the wall. Come on, Nina, it is time we left this den of filth and depravity. Good night to you all. So come here, anyways, we were almost out the door. Somebody said the words, of Guinness. We stopped Enoch in his tracks. Wait there, Guinness! Oh, hold on. Let us not be so hasty in our actions, for is it not written in the good book that Jesus himself turned water into wine? So there'll be little harm in us sitting down and having a bit of porter. So anyway, we sat back down and we had a bit of porter. And we were about 5 pints in. When what walked in the door? But 3 homosexual men. Like I said, I will not spend another second in this house of Sodom with a lesbian and a foul-mouthed barman and 3 homosexual men. And Philip Steele's not reading his phone anymore. And a 6 mushroom up in the wall. Come on, Enoch. It's time we left this den of filth and depravity once and for all. Good night to you all. So anyways, we were almost out the door, and somebody said the word, Genja, which stopped Enoch in his tracks. Genja! Well, let us not be too hasty in actions, for it's not written in the good book that Mary Magdalene got stoned. So there'll be little harm in us sitting down and becoming stoned ourselves. So anyway, we sat back down, we had a bit of spliff. We were about, I'd say, 3 spliffs in. When what walked in the door but an elderly couple from Leitrim. Right, I said I will not spend another second in this house of Sodom with a lesbian and a foul-mouthed barman and 3 homosexual men and an elderly couple from Leitrim. And Philip Steele sitting with his arms crossed and there's this mushroom on the wall. Body look. It's time we left this den of filth and depravity once and for all. Good night to you all. So anyways, we were almost out the door and somebody said the words, crack cocaine. We stopped Enoch in his tracks. Crack cocaine? Let us not be too hasty in our actions, for is it not written in the book of Revelations that the Saviour showed a shining crystal to mankind, so there'd be little harm in us sitting down and smoking a bit of rock. So anyways, we sat back down and smoked a bit of crack cocaine. And we were nicely baked. When what walked in the door but 2 drag queens, one with a sparkly dress and the other with a pink boa. Right, I said, I will not spend another second in this house of Sodom with a lesbian and a foul-mouthed barman and 3 homosexual men and an elderly couple from Leitrim and 2 drag queens, one with a sparkly dress and the other with a pink boa and Philip Steele and a fiddlestick mushroom and all. God, Enoch, it is time we left this den of filth and depravity once and for all. Good night to you all. So anyways, we're almost out the door. Somebody said the words, blowjob. There's not Enoch in his tracks. A blowjob? Really? We better go, we missed the train. So anyway, folks, that's the crack with that. And so the thing with Enoch Burke is whether you like him or whether you hate him, or whether you couldn't give a flying fuck about what he does, he's only doing what each and every one of us does every day. He's only doing what every human being since the dawn of time has ever done. And that is to try and make sense of his universe through stories. And in Enoch's case, he's using stories from the Bible, but it could just as easily have been something he saw on social media. Like, there's a reason Mark Zuckerberg calls the stuff you see in your Facebook and your Instagram feeds your stories, because Mark Zuckerberg understands full well the power of stories. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg's own story, the story of Facebook, is one of the most remarkable stories of this century. The story of how a collection of photographs on a college laptop went on to become a website used by 3.8 billion people. 3.8 billion. Although, if Mark Zuckerberg came from Sligo, it wouldn't be as inspiring. Don't get me wrong, though, it'll be the exact same story, the exact same sequence of events, the exact same people with the exact same outcome, just not as inspiring. Because it'll sound a little bit like this. Hey, come here, wait, you hear this story? When I was in college, I hacked into this computer and downloaded pictures of all the women in my class onto my laptop. Hey, and I was up in my bedroom one night having a good hard exam, you know what I mean? Like, when the lights are, spare up there, like, for computing and stuff like that. Anyway, when I was finished, I thought, geez, wouldn't it be great if I could share these pictures with the lads, so they could have their own exams and write little comments when they're finished. So what I did was, I used my knowledge of computing to create a virtual book, the Facebook. And that book went on to make us all ridiculously powerful and wealthy. Which was nice, because we thought we were going to be up in our bedrooms wanking like chimpanzees in a safari park. The exact story of Facebook, just not as inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Sexton. On behalf of Sligo Comedy Club, thank you all for coming out tonight.